terms of other stakeholders within the organisation, and you mentioned a few names earlier on. There's many others that are doing their thing as well, and there's a lot of partnership work, a lot of sort of strategic alliances and so forth. So, in terms of the sector itself, partnership working and so forth, and you're a big believer in doing that, and you're open to having those conversations. So talk to us a little bit about some of those sort of relationships and partnerships that you have. How does that work, and what some of those activities that you thrive on?
Obviously, I couldn't be doing the job I'm doing without being a firm believer in delivering through partnerships. Yeah. But I think it's quite basic. Worldwide evidence states that the only thing that works for employability practice is the trust that's built between one human being and another. That's the only thing. Yeah, you can have the best systems, you can have the best organization, the shiniest officers, you can have all of these things. And they're brilliant, by the way, because they give comfort that an organization is doing what it needs to do. But ultimately, it's about the people. Yeah. If you then look at employer solutions and how you engage with employers, strangely enough, the same thing is true. It's the trust that's built between somebody working in employer solutions and the employer, and the opportunity to converse on a regular basis with them about their needs. So why wouldn't the same be true in terms of getting work done or formulating a policy or developing strategy? We work very openly with a lot of organizations, most formally IRSA, AELP, the Learning Work Institute, the Institute of Employment Studies through our React work, and outside of that, but also many, many others. And it comes back to the belief that if you are many, there's more opportunity to make change. And clearly there are organizations, of which I've mentioned there, who have different skills in different elements of what we need to achieve. And there is no way that I think the IEP can do any of this on its own. And I think I've mentioned the React partnership before. I think that's a great example of partnership working. That is 8 prime organizations across Restart, funding research and innovation in real time whilst the program is in live running. It's never, ever happened before. And so for me, working alongside IRSA and the Institute of Employment Studies enables us to do that work really effectively. And also we've grown as an organisation in that to be exemplars of action learning sets and action learning in general. So it enables us to grow and learn also within that environment whilst delivering value for those individuals that are funding that activity.
Canny Conversation Podcast Series 5 by Safaraz Ali.